This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Listen to the crowd. In the early going, this is a tough environment for visitors. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude. He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Single back takes the handoff, and they'll stop him short of the line of gain. It's third down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Georgia.
Hey, everybody's going to celebrate this interception by this defensive back, and he made a great play jumping on it. But let's not forget why he was able to make that play. Quarterback got hit as he was releasing the ball. That's what put the ball up into the air and allowed them to come up with that interception for a touchdown.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14, Missouri, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to extend the play. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Keeping it on the ground here. Just trucks the man. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And 3rd down is a handoff. Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And the single back takes the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires this one deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Garrett. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that route. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
And here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with a running play. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. The back's got it on a counter. Just trucks through the defender. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. I love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown Tigers. They'll take the lead in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Georgia, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. And
it's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to throw and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup them.
Missouri.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The linebacker shifting around now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
The back's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. Now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
At the 10-yard line.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal, the offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. Missed his receiver on the left sideline. Incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go.